Hey Vikings fans! Massive news just dropped on the Minnesota Vikings news channel, and you won't want to miss this juicy update. We're diving deep into the 2022 NFL draft class and the surprising twists that have left many scratching their heads. Stay tuned, because we're unpacking some crucial insights that could reshape how we view our team's future. The 2022 NFL draft has been under intense scrutiny for the Minnesota Vikings, especially with the absence of our top two picks. It's safe to say that the standout from that class might just be a sixth-round gem. Not exactly the outcome we were hoping for, right? Let's rewind a bit. This was General Manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah's inaugural draft, and he had only been in the role for 14 weeks. Sure, he didn't have all his systems in place yet, but looking back, it's fascinating to see how his decision-making has evolved over the last couple of years. One pivotal move came during training camp when Adofo-Mensah decided to part ways with cornerback Andrew Booth Jr. Remember? Booth was our second pick at 42nd overall, but the trade to send him to the Dallas Cowboys for Nahshon Wright reveals a lot about Adofo-Mensah's growth. This wasn't just a throwaway move. It showed a willingness to cut losses instead of doubling down on a player who wasn't meeting expectations. Both players were on shaky ground, at risk of being cut, so it was a low-stakes gamble for both teams. Wright ended up on our practice squad, while Booth made the active roster under the previous defensive coordinator, Mike Zimmer. Now, Booth had a decent preseason, racking up 7 tackles, leading some fans to believe the trade was a steal. But let's be real. If a player's making a splash in preseason, that doesn't always translate to regular season success. Things took a turn when Booth was thrust into action due to an injury to Kalen Carson. The New York Giants quickly exploited the situation, showcasing Booth's vulnerabilities. They ran a double move with rookie wide receiver Malik Neighbors, and it was a highlight reel moment that Booth would rather forget. He got crossed over like Allen Iverson. When you're under Zimmer's defensive system, biting hard on a double move is a cardinal sin. It's something that has plagued Booth since his college days at Clemson, where his aggressive style often backfired. Ultimately, the Vikings made the right call moving on from Booth after 2 years. His lack of development showed that he simply wasn't part of the team's plans moving forward. This decision underscores Adofo-Mensah's growth as a GM, refusing to waste a roster spot on a player who's not contributing to our present or future. So what do you think, Vikings fans? Did we make the right move by parting ways with Booth? Or do you think there's more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and activate those notifications so you're always in the loop on the latest Vikings updates. This season is just getting started, and you won't want to miss a single moment. Skol!